Coach, they love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be taken very short.
That's it, baby. We're going to work. Here we go. Set. 70 ending. Trump's up. Exit. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Go. Motion. 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 Hey, watch that, watch up, go. Mike 54, Mike 54. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Squeeze. Lucky. That's it.
Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Mike 54. Here we go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. 54.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's go, D.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Who that? Mike 54. Mike 54. Get ready. Check 13. What? 13. Check 43.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll have a first down past the 40. He completes it to Tate. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Check. Watch 54.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year, led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Snead. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there was a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now it's Jackson. Snead's got it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And they're going to lose some on this play, being knocked back to the 18. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out. Watch the twist.
Now Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Certainly not how... they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go 66. Check. Cross.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Check.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now this time, Brady will throw. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. They're going to need some therapy after this.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14.
Set, hut, go to base. Check Mike 21. Bring it. Bring it. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. All day. Yeah. Just like that. Check 52. Back.
We're scoreless after 1. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 50. Check 50. Delta. Zip. 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Ready? Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Here it comes. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. We got to get the ball. Go. Right here. Let's go. Right side. Drive on. Single.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. That one goes for 24 yards. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Say. Hey. Watch twins. Watch safety creep. Watch out. Safety's creeping.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
They're running it. Ozzy! Ozzy! Check. Watch the eye.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? #1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. #2 goal is win your division. #3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Check. Fresno. Fresh. Check. 6 guys. Check 6. Rush in. Switch. You got tight right there. Echo.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lightning speed there from the safety, Devin McCourty, on the sack. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Check out. Hatchet.
To try again after the sack. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle.
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter, because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Check 99. 36. Tighten up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Caught right side at Snead. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
That's quick up. Kill.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Good job. That was a great play. Good job.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Brady going to throw. He's got him in, complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 2nd down, it's Grant, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Corey Grant with his 16th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field. Got the lead.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let's bring it. Line 36. Line. Hey, Charlie.
Now they'll throw with Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, get in the weight room.
This time Jackson will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Grant. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on fourth and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Throwing on first down is Brady. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Brady. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Here's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on second down. Brady. This will be caught at about the 5. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Brady to throw again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Corey Grant, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Jackson. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Be ready, be ready. Ship, watch the ship. Check. Yeah. Check hot. Take 4. Tight dog.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flush to his right. It's complete to Snead. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 39. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Whip. Swing. Watch the whip.
Jackson. He completes it to Tate. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Check. Hey, switch gears.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go. 50. 54. You don't want it. Check. Lucky. Watch twist. Check 24.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 43.
Now Brady. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Go Bandit. Hey, echo. Regular.
Brady now on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Kill. Check. Hey, check 24.
Here's Jackson to throw. Being chased out left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Watch the twist. Undercrunch. Check. Crunch. Check. He's gone. We got double up.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's got his man. This is Tate. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
No. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go. Mike 22. Hey, let's go. Pick it up, Keith. Quick the edge. Come. Check 52.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
I'm on. Back.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Check safety, check safety. Like 22, he's coming, 22.
Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. They go back to Grant. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
The Pats do snap it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. So that throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Brady. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. Here's Brady to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 18-yard touchdown grab. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Shift. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Watch.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Safety's creeping. Check, 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 check. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. 25. Check 25.
Now Jackson. Kyle Van Noy. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Here's Dorsett. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. And let's pin Ozzy. Ozzy. Check it.
Now Brady. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Brady to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and